Good morning, Mom. I just got up. My eyes are all puffy. Look at my crazy hair. Isn't this lovely? Oh, I had to let the dogs out. It is, I think the clock said 7:42. Let me see. 7:44 right now. I had to let the puppies out to go potty. Oh, I slept really hard. I didn't I didn't get any of the stuff that I said I was going to get done last night. I didn't get any of it done. I sat in there I got my laptop and all together and sat down, and I forgot to plug in my headset for my headphones, so it was dying. So I had to go charge it, and then I couldn't get comfortable on the couch, and so I finally just gave up. I thought, okay, I'm just gonna put it up for a little bit, and so I did, and then we sat down and started watching TV, and I was just getting too tired, so we went to bed pretty early. I think it was about 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm pretty sure it was. It was almost 9 o'clock when I went to bed. And anyway, I laid in there and read and stuff like that until I'm not sure what time it was when I finally turned my phone off and just went to sleep. So anyway, it is Saturday, so Shabbat Shalom. I'm gonna go put my casserole in, and today's just gonna be a pretty easy, laid back day. So I don't know how much videoing I'll do today. It may not be much because we're seriously not doing anything, which is nice. But I am gonna go put the casserole in the oven. I woke up with another really bad headache. I want to eat something and take a pill. I think it is just something is in the air. It's what it feels, kind of sinusy. So I'm going to turn my oven on right quick. And put my casserole in. And then I'm going to sit down, and I'm trying to talk quiet because I don't want to wake up Jeremy. Oh, I couldn't find it. I already put it out. I guess Jeremy put it out a minute ago. He was up for just a few minutes. I don't even know what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. But anyway, I'm going to put this in, and then I'm going to sit down for a little bit and wait for this to cook. And I will see you probably sometime today to tell you something. I don't know what, but it's going to be a pretty quiet day. And I'll talk to you here in a little bit. Okay, we got a little bit of change of plans. Jeremy, my phone fell. Jeremy came in, and I had forgotten that today is the start of the Dogwood Festival, and which reminded me, the dogwood started blooming. We noticed the blooms day before yesterday, and the one out front last night had quite a few blooms on it, so there may be even more today. So they're doing the parade at 10. So we're going to go downtown and watch the parade. And then I want to try to get you some pictures of the dogwoods while they're blooming. And we may go run through like the dogwood trails maybe or something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what all they've got going on. So we'll once we get down there and see what all they have out, I'll see what I can video. But I'm definitely going to get you some pictures of the dogwoods. So the buzzer's going off on my casserole. Let me see. I checked it a few minutes ago and it wasn't quite ready yet. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's good. Looks pretty good. So we're gonna eat a little bit of this and then get ready and go to the parade and see. I've never been to the parade. I have no idea what they're doing. So we're going to go do that. And I'll see you here in just a little bit. Okay, I'm as ready as I'm gonna get to go to this little thing out here, but I wanted to come out and show you the dogwoods, or at least this one right here at the house. Let me, I think the lighting is gonna be okay. Let me turn the camera around. I don't know if you can see it. It's the great big tree right there is, I don't know what that one is. It's a cool tree, but it's this little one that comes right up beside it is the dogwood. Trying to get, I don't know if you can see the blooms, and they're too tall here for me. I think I've got some more down. I don't know if you can see it. I have some more further down. I don't know if they're low enough. I'm not sure if they're low enough for me to be able to show you. No, I don't think they're going to. Let's see if you can see them back here. Back here, that, I think right there, that's a dogwood. I can see a few when I'm looking around. There's several on our property, but I don't know if they're showing up on the camera. So, but we're gonna go over to the dogwood trails. They, every year they have, at this time of year, they have a contest for, it's a fairy garden contest. And you can make a little fairy village, fairy house, whatever, and set it up over there. They've set them along the trails. We've never been, we've just heard about it. We've never been, but apparently that's going on right now. I guess they do it in conjunction with the festival. So we may drive through there, and somehow today I'm going to get you some up close pictures of some dogwoods. I don't know where, I'm not sure how. If I can find one low enough where I can actually get up and get a picture of one, then I will. It's going to see this, got one little branch here that hangs down pretty low. No, it's still too tall for me. Yeah, it's still too tall for me to. Darn it. Yeah, that one's still too tall. Okay, I'm going to keep looking and I'll find one. The azaleas are blooming. See back here? They're starting to bloom. We got them all along right there. They're kind of pretty right now. Let me see if I can get it up close for you. Aren't they pretty? I don't know if you can hear, well, there's cars driving by. There's cars driving by right now. I don't know if you can hear, but the birds are out. It sounds like spring. It really does. It sounds like spring. I'm gonna walk down here just a little bit. This is that other tree. You know, the one I showed you in the backyard that had those pretty purple flowers. I'm gonna have to look it up because it seems like it's in the family of the oh shoot, what are they called? The trees with the big white flowers. Well, darn it, I had it till I started to say it. It's got the big, thick, dark green leaves. Y'all even have them there in West Texas. I'll think of it in a minute. It's gone. But anyway, for some reason, it seems like this is but I mean, it doesn't look anything like that other tree, but let me show you this one. This is that other tree. It's really tall. The sun is going to be like right in the way here. But it puts off these beautiful purple flowers. They don't last very long though. That's the bad thing. But let me see if I can get it up close to these flowers. These are just about spent here, but they're still pretty. Super pretty. It's a something lily is the name of this tree. I don't know. Magnolia, that's the one I'm thinking of. It seems like somebody said it's something, I don't know. I may be getting it mixed with something else, but it seems like that's like a magnolia lily or something. I don't know. It's probably not right. I don't know. And then I have no idea what this thing is, but it's pretty. We're actually wanting to move it because it's going to grow into the driveway, but the blooms on it are beautiful. But this is another one that these blooms only last for a short time and then it's gone. And then you're just stuck with this. Let me see what it looks like. It's real scraggly looking. It seriously needs some pruning and everything. And we still have there's a few more azaleas that are just kind of popping up here and there. But anyway, I just wanted to show you. I thought it was kind of cool. But I'm hoping I will. Oh shoot, let me see I don't know if you could see that. Can you see that one there in the middle of the yard? That's a dogwood. It is completely bloomed out. I know the limbs are way too high. There's no way I'm going to get a picture of it. But I'll bet we have, I don't know, we have probably 20 or so at least on our property here. So anyway, okay. Ooh, that sun is really bright behind me, isn't it? Okay, we're going to go find us a spot. We don't even know what the parade route is, but we're gonna go find us a spot to sit and watch a parade. I'll see if I can get some video of some of it. Okay. Say hi.
Hi. I love the way it sounds.
Hey, Mama. How are you doing today? Today is Sunday. It's about 12:30 here, almost 12:30. We just got back from having our feet done, our pedicures. I talked Jeremy into it about a month ago. Actually, just before, it was the day before we left for our cruise last month. I talked him into going finally. Actually, I take that back. He actually came in and just said, hey, do you want to go get your feet done? And so he went with me and he really liked it. So he went back with me again today. We decided we'd just kind of make it a regular thing, once a month or so, something like that. Go get our feet done. So we went and did that this morning. And what else? Just kind of picked up the house a little bit. Changed sheets on the bed. Really fun, boring stuff. I am down in the basement. Look at this. Big mess. I am looking for, Jeremy had these little blue boxes. I don't see them. They're little plastic containers he had them over in the other house for separating his tools and things. He had different things in there. I've seen them, but I don't know where they're at. Anyway, I'm thinking that it would work good for a nesting box for Goldie, because I went out there this morning before we left to do our, This morning before we left to do our feet, I went out and fed, and she's got 10 eggs under her now. I have got to get her moved. I've been saying that for 3 days now. She started with 3 eggs, and that's all I wanted her to have. And now she has 10 eggs, and I have no idea which ones have been under her for 3 or 4 days now and which ones have not. So I'm not risking bringing any of those in the house. I don't know how long it takes, but I'm not risking it. Anyway, so I've got to find these little boxes. So let me look real quick. Okay, so what I'm looking for is like this, but he's got some that are bigger than this. Honestly, that's probably big enough for her. I wonder if that would work. No, I think she needs more room than that, because I got to be able to put the bedding and stuff in there. But I'm wondering, I have like this. This one's all torn up, but I have like my box that my jars came in. I've got a couple of those. I wonder if that'd be sturdy enough. That might be sturdy enough, because I'm thinking about putting it, I have an old egg crate, and so I'm thinking about turning it on its side and then putting this in there to hold the bedding and stuff. So she'll have that little bit of a cover over her. That might work. I don't know if that'll fit in. I don't know if that will fit in that egg crate. Let me see. Okay, I cannot find the little plastic thing, so I'm hoping this will work for her, at least for short term, at least get her out of there. So I'm going with that. All right, let's go over to the other building, and I've got my little craft room. Hang on, I gotta lock this door. Okay, I have my little, the little craft room over here that has the crate, what do you call it? The old milk crate. I think I said egg crate earlier, but the old milk crate. I think that'll work. It's gonna have to. I've got to get her in something, and over by herself. So anyway, I wasn't really planning on doing anything today. Nothing like this, but I forgot until I went out and collected eggs. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot that I needed to move her, so I gotta get it done. All right, I gotta go get the key because I forgot to grab the key when I was in the house. All right, let me get the key. Okay. They want to go with me. Stella can fit through there, but she gets in trouble when she comes out. But honestly, I think Artie could too. He's pretty good. He stays in there. He got out one time. Frank gets his front paws through and his gut gets stuck. So, all right. Let's go over here. So yesterday, we went to the, they had the Dogwood Festival started yesterday, or I guess was yesterday. They had a parade yesterday morning. So we went and watched the parade. And then last night, one of the local restaurants had the wine and canvas things that we went to. They had one of those over here. So Jeremy and I went and painted pictures. It was of mountains and fields with little flowers on them. I'll show you a picture when I get back in the house. It was fun. We had a good time. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, now you really want to see a mess. Look at this. This is my little my little cottage. I have been just throwing stuff in here. And obviously, you can tell I'm just throwing stuff in here. But that's what I want right there. I'm going to use this milk crate. I don't know if it's going to work. I think it's going to be too small. It has the... Hang on, I'll turn it around and show you. And you see, it's got the little things, so it takes up a lot of room. And then I have this box. I don't know if she's going to like that because the whole box is not inside that. She's not going to have a lot of room. Crud. Okay, I may have to come up with option 2 because I don't know if that's going to work. And I don't want her to just leave them. Because she's been on them for... Well, she's been on the first one. That she had that one egg for a couple of days. So she's been on that one for almost a week. So, I don't want to... Yeah, I'm going to have to... I got to figure out something. I'm going to make it work. I don't know how, but I'm going to make it work. We're going to figure it out. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in here that I can use. Even just another, but the boxes, we're supposed to get some rain. I didn't want to use this cardboard because I know we're supposed to get some rain. So I don't want anything that's just going to fall apart. I'm going to take this out there anyway, and we're going to see. All right, hold on. I got to put all this down so I can. That pen is not huge. I don't have a ton of room out there in it, so I don't want to take up too much room. But I mean, I know she's not going to right away be up, walking around. She's going to be on that nest for the majority of the time. So I know she doesn't need a ton of room, but I don't know. All right, hold on. I can't open the gate. What the heck? Okay, so I have another idea. I have these big pots. I mean, these are big. I'm thinking I could lay one of those on its side and just put something on the edges, to prop it on the sides to keep it from rolling. I don't know. I'm thinking that might work. That might be, and then it's all plastic, and I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about the rain getting to it. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Mike, now's when I need you. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know I don't want her to just leave the nest after this much time. So, I don't know. I'm going to give it my best effort anyway. These are all, look, well, I don't know if you can see them behind me. They're all just weeds, but they're so pretty. There's tons of them. They're all over out here. We need to mow really bad, but I hate to, we always wait in the springtime until it's probably way too big, but we leave them for the bees to come. I hate chopping down all the food because I want as many of them here as I can once I get my garden going. So, okay, now that I'm all the way up here, I'm going to go back down here because I've got the bedding over there with their feed. So I'm going to go scoop up some bedding and put it in here. I need to put some more in their cage. Their cage needs to be cleaned out so bad, but I'm hoping, so we're supposed to have their pen, their big run ready on Thursday. So the guy that's helping us with the yard work, he's actually going to come help us. Well, not help. He's actually going to come close it in for us. I've got all the fencing and stuff that goes around it. So he's going to do that on Thursday. So hopefully by this weekend, or maybe even Thursday night, hopefully I will be able to get them in there. And when I get them in there, where they can get into their run, then I'm going to clean out their cage. So, okay, I'm going to sit you down and get some bedding out of this. Okay, bedding is acquired. Oi, that was a workout. I couldn't get the other side of that door. You can see it there. There's two little doors. I couldn't get the latch undone on the other side, so I had to maneuver everything around in there to get the bedding out where I could pour it in here. We'll have to look at that, and it looks like it may be rusted. The little latch on it must be rusted. Okay, I'm thinking that the easiest thing to do is going to be to catch her first and put her over in the little pen and then move her eggs over there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set you down. Oh man, I'm sorry. I know. I know. It's okay. Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi to Mom. Artie, get back. Look. There's Miss Goldie. Artie, leave her alone. There she is. She's a good girl. I know. You don't like it. I know. Somebody put another one in there. There are 11 eggs, but I'm giving her all 11 because I don't know which one. So, all right, I'm going to get her over here. Give you some food. Here, I got get you some food. I don't want you running out. Just give me a minute. There you go. Okay. I hope I've got her okay. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let me show you. There she is. She's taking her a dirt bath and flicking dirt all in her fresh, clean water. She's got this little pen all to herself. And look, there is her. Look at all. I don't even know how she's big enough to cover all those. It may be a bad idea to put. Whoops. It's focusing on the screen instead of. I hope you can see that. But anyway. Look at her. She's happy, I guess. She's just taking a good old dirt bath and. All right, I'm going to leave her alone. I hope she will go to her nest. We will see. That's at least one little project down. I got to go turn the water off. So at least she's content for the moment, I hope. I don't know if when you move them like that, does that mess them up? I don't know anything about chickens. I really don't. I mean, I throw feed to them and I come out and collect eggs. That's it. And I love watching them. I mean, I love having them, but I really don't know enough about them. I should really learn more about them because I just don't. Okay, water's off. Oh, anyway, I think I'm going to go sit down and edit a few more videos. It's just taken me so long. So far, it's taken me, by the time I get ready to work on them, hang on, I'm gonna find a spot to sit down, but I have to check for spiders. Okay, I think I found a decent spot. I'm going to, or whenever I sit down to edit, the last couple of times I've had 4 or 5 hours of footage that I'm trying to dwindle down, and that's where I'm getting these hour-long videos, and they may be too long, so you just got to tell me if I need to dwindle them down a little bit more where you're not sitting there for so long, you know, or if you like them that length. I really don't know. So I'm trying to dwindle down as much of the just pointless, you know, time. And, you know, I've fast forwarded through me washing dishes or cooking breakfast and stuff like that. I don't know if you really want to see it. It was on, the camera was on, so I just fast forwarded through those so you didn't have to sit for so long, but I can cut them out completely if I need to. I know that may be really boring. So anyway, it's been taking me right about probably another 3 or so hours. I bet I've spent at least 3 or 4 hours just editing and getting them ready and then trying to upload them and all the stuff that goes along with it. So it was, and I remembered it being a lot of work, but I really couldn't remember how much. So I'm remembering now. It is a lot of work to do it. It's fun, but it is a lot of work. So I'm going to go in there and I'm trying to get better at, my problem is I got irritated the last time when I had my last YouTube channel, that the longer videos took so long for me to download them to the program and start working on them and all that. So I would hit stop every now and then and just start a new video and then piece those together because it was faster to upload them. And it still is. I mean, it's still definitely faster to upload the shorter videos, but I think it takes me more editing to do that. I don't know. So I've tried the last few that I'm just kind of making long videos and just waiting on them to download so that I can edit them. I don't know. We'll see if that works any better. That's what I'm going to do this afternoon, just a little bit of that. I have one that's completely ready to go because as of today's Sunday, I still have only posted one video. I have the second video that is ready to go. I just have to get it uploaded to YouTube. So that shouldn't take maybe an hour or so for that to do. And then I need to work on, so that would have been Thursday. So I have Friday's video, and then I'm pretty sure that Saturday and Sunday I'm just going to lump together in one because it's just, we don't really do a lot.
there's not really a lot to do. So we'll see how it goes. I may just play it by ear, and I may lump several weekdays together too, here and there, if there's just not a lot there. Unless you'd rather have them separate, so you just tell me if you'd rather have them separate and shorter videos. You know, I can do that, or keep them the longer ones, but maybe add in, you know, 2 or 3 days at a time. So unless there's something special that's going on. Oh, which reminds me, I told you that we went to the parade yesterday. Well, over at the Dogwood Park, they do a Fairy Village contest every year, and apparently we heard that they had them all out the other day. So yesterday we walked through the Dogwood Park, and I did get an up close picture of a dogwood finally. All of mine, I have looked around. We've got quite a few. Actually, I'm taking that back as I'm saying this. I was going to say I don't have any that are low enough that I can actually get you a really good picture of the blossoms. They're all too tall for me. But I actually have one over here. So here in a minute, when I walk back down to the house, I'll show you, because it's right there. I didn't even know that was a dogwood until I think it was yesterday that I was out here feeding the chickens. And when I walked by, I noticed that it was blooming, and I'm like, that little tree has been there. It's just a little bitty tree, but I didn't even know it was there. So I didn't know it was a dogwood, and it's blooming. But we've actually got quite a few. I bet we've got, I don't know, 20 or so maybe on our property here. So they're pretty. They're really pretty. I just wish the blooms lasted longer, because they're all blooming right now. So within, you know, by the end of the week, they'll definitely be gone. They usually only last a day or two. They don't last very long. So, anyway, I don't know what I was saying whenever I got off on my dogwood bunny trail, but I did get some video of the little fairy village, and so I'm going to put that in here. I hope it's not really super long, and it may be kind of boring. Some of them were really cute, and then some of them left a little to be desired, but you know, you could tell little kids and stuff did them and all. But apparently it's a contest, and I looked into it when we first moved here because I thought it was kind of a cute idea. And I'd just forgotten about it until somebody mentioned that the fairy village thing was going. So we went and did it, or we went and looked. You decorate your little whatever you want to make, but it has to be, I don't remember exactly what the percentage is, but it has to be mostly biodegradable. So you use as many natural things as you can. I think it's like 90%. It has to be 90%, something like that, of natural stuff, because they'll leave them there year round. And they just let them rot in place, you know, and just kind of feed the trees and stuff. So it was pretty cute, some of the ideas that people came up with. Anyway, but there were all different. Some of them were great big, and some of them were teeny tiny. So they were cute. But I'm walking back toward the house. I'm going to show you this dogwood over here. If I can get up there to it. There's a bunch of these little, I might not be able to get over there to it. Let me show you where I'm at. That's the dogwood right there. But all this right here has that vine. I don't know what it is. It's got the big thorns in it, and I've got sandals on. I don't know if I can, yeah, maybe they've cleared out enough over here. They weed eated up next to the fence a couple of weeks ago, so maybe I can get over here without getting tangled up in these vines. But see, he's kind of a little scraggly tree, just a little bitty thing, but there are some blooms. There's one. And there's a few more over there. There's not many on this one. Well, there's quite a few up toward the top. I don't know if you can see with the clouds in the way there. But anyway, there you go. There's your East Texas dogwood blossoms. And like I said, I'll upload the video of us going to the Dogwood Park, and they have a beautiful, there is a huge one over there. And when we drove up, there were several people there taking pictures, so it must be a big deal, because I didn't see a plaque or anything, but I've never seen one that big. It was a great big one. So I'll put that video on yesterday's, and then like I said, I may lump it together with today's, so we'll see, but you'll see it at some point. So I think that's it for now. I'm going to go in, like I said, I'm going to edit some videos, wash my hands. I've got chicken stuff all over me. I'll come out and check on Goldie here after a while and make sure she's found her nest, and we'll take over setting on those eggs. I hope so. So I will see you back in a little bit.
Well, it's Sunday night. I hope you had a good day today. Ours was pretty lazy. Like I said, we went and did pedicures this morning and got Goldie her little spot set up. I did go back out and check on her. I don't know, it was a few hours later, and she had scratched the bedding all around, which I knew she would, but she scratched 2 eggs out, and they were out in the middle of the pen, so I brought those in, and I did do the water test, or the float test to see, so they're showing they're okay. We'll see. I'm still going to crack them into a separate bowl just in case, but they should be fine. Anyway, and then we went and ate some lunch, and I went and washed my Jeep. It needed it really bad. I had to have the windshield replaced on it. Let's see, Jeremy did it last week. He got me new tires. Mine were getting pretty bad, and I was starting to kind of slip on the roads a little bit. And we're coming up on, the rainy season, so he didn't want me driving around on those. So we got new tires, got it aligned, got my brakes fixed, and apparently they were bad. He got in it. That's what started the whole thing. He had gotten in it one day to go do something. I don't remember. And he came in and asked me, he said, "Have your brakes been like that for a while?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he was telling me about them, and I said, "Well, I mean, they've been that way for quite a while. I didn't realize there was anything wrong. I still stop." And anyway, apparently when they got there and looked at them, they were pretty bad, and I never noticed it. So, but anyway, he was glad he got that done. So we got new tires, my brakes fixed, and a new windshield. My windshield has been cracked for probably a year, but I just didn't want to spend the money on it. And he would laugh at me because I'd tell him all the cracks were on the passenger side, and I said, "I never ride over there." So it didn't bother me at all. So I said, "It bothers you because you're the only one that's ever over there. That seat is always empty." So anyway, so got a new windshield, and so I hadn't been able to wash it in a few days. So we went and ran it through the car wash and vacuumed it out, and came home. And really, I've worked on a few videos, and we've watched some old movies, and just had kind of an easy, lazy day today. So, like I said, it's about a little after 8. I'm going to put on my pajamas, my usual routine, pajamas, wash my face. And then I think we're going to go to bed relatively early anyway. I'm sure he'll probably be in bed here within the next 30 minutes or so. And sometimes I stay up, sometimes I go ahead and go to bed too. So we'll see. I'm actually pretty tired. We were sitting in there watching TV about an hour and a half ago, and I was getting pretty sleepy. I think the puppies are hunting me. You tell we? So we gave the dogs, we got their, "You okay, baby? Come here. You're a good girl. You're a good girl." We gave them that Bravecto. We did last month, we did the 1-month thing. And so this month we decided we'd go ahead and give Stella and Artie the 3-month, and we just kept baby on the 1-month. Well, they are sick. Stella's thrown up twice, and so I don't know. We're watching them. They're actually acting okay, just that she threw up. So we're gonna watch them, and I'm hoping we don't have to take them to the vet. But we won't. We probably won't be doing that again. If we give them that again, which we probably will, we're only gonna do the 1 month, because they didn't have any issues with it at all. So not really sure what the deal is. Maybe it's a coincidence and they got into something, but I don't think so, just because they're both throwing up. So anyway, well, I take that back. We actually think it was Stella that threw up both times. I don't know that Artie is, but he just has been kind of mopey, like just not feeling good. So we're hoping that, I hope we didn't do anything to hurt them for sure. So, otherwise, we haven't done anything. I mean, it's just been a very lazy day. We got some laundry done and just kind of picked up the house a little bit. Sundays are usually our cleaning days, where we go through and mop floors and vacuum, and stuff like that. So we just did a little bit of that picking up stuff today, which there wasn't much because I've been keeping it since we relisted the house. Just been kind of keeping it together more so than normal. But other than that, it's been a pretty lazy, boring day, so this video's not much. I am going to put it together with Saturdays just because I had quite a bit of footage from the parade and the little fairy gardens and stuff, and then really nothing going on today. So, but I at least wanted to get on here and tell you good morning this morning and tell you good night tonight. So I'm just going to do my normal routine, get ready for bed. So I'm going to go put my jammies on. Well, I got my jammies on. I got my face washed. I'm going to go sit down and watch a little bit of TV with Jeremy for a few minutes, and then I'm probably going to go to bed early. The longer I take, the more tired I'm getting. I'm getting really tired. But I did want to show you before I go to bed. I had told you that we went to that painting class, that little, kind of like what we call the wine and canvas. They call it something else here. Sip and paint and sip or something. Sip and paint, something like that. And so we did one of those last night. Let me turn the camera around. And these are what we did. This one's Jeremy's. It's just a little mountainscape with flowers and stuff. I thought he did pretty good. And then this one's mine. I told him, I actually like his mountains better. Mine look like, what do you call those? Pyramids. They look like stone pyramids. So, but I thought they turned out pretty good. We had a good time. So, it was fun. I don't know, that class lasted a while. It was about 3 hours long. But it was this real young kid, and I just assumed he was somebody that worked for them and was, just kind of, that's just where he worked. And so he walked everybody through the paints. Well, I was going through the little website thing that they sent. He's the owner, and he's real young. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed he's more than 20 years old. I mean, he was really young. So, it was fun. He did real good. He was kind of shy, kind of quiet at first, but he got into it, as we went along. But anyway, we had a really good time. So, but that's our artwork that I've got to find something to do. I think they're funny. I like those. I love that one that we did a few years ago where together they make one picture. I don't know if you've seen it. I have them back in one of the other rooms, I think. I need to go find them. But it was one flower. I think it was like a sunflower or something. And he had to paint one half and I had to paint the other half. So together the two halves made a whole. Now that was fun because we're, totally different styles and everything. And he cracked me up because, and I may have told you this before, but we're in there painting, and stuff, and everybody's got their paintbrush and stuff. And I looked over at him and he's got his tongue out like this, kind of working at it, and he's holding the paintbrush like this and going like on the canvas. It was so funny, but they turned out really cute. Anyway, so it's nice to know that they have something like that here because it's kind of it's a fun date night thing just to get out and go do something. So it was really laid back. This one was real slow. The others that I remember going to before and the ones that you and I went to, sometimes they went a little bit fast, where you didn't really have time. And this one, I was almost to the point of like, okay, let's go on to the next step. They really slowed it down. So in a way it was kind of nice, but then in a way it wasn't at the same time. But we had a good time. It was a lot of fun. So, but I think I'm going to
just take it easy for the rest of the night. We probably won't be up for another, I doubt that we'll even be up another 30 minutes. Jeremy for sure. I know he'll come in here and go to bed. But he's one of those that as soon as his head hits the pillow, he's asleep. And I will lay in here for 30, 45 minutes. But I come in and lay down and I read and I pray. And I have a little game on my phone that's a color. It's like a coloring book. And I'll sit and do that and it makes me really sleepy. And so a lot of times if I can't go to sleep, I'll turn it on and sit there and paint or color or whatever until I get sleepy. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I love you. I miss you. I hope you have a really good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.